I had decided just to take a step outside of the restaurant to look down the roadway where it looked like there was a small town. I'm a collector of masks, so I was interested in maybe checking out some masks and whatnot. So I stepped outside the restaurant just for a moment. The last thing that I remember is standing out in front of the restaurant looking down the street into what appeared to be a small town, and that is my last memory that I have for approximately 8 days. My wife said she remembers somebody from the restaurant coming directly over to our table and came right to my wife and said, "Your husband's been hurt outside." My wife made her way outside and found me kind of leaning against the restaurant with blood actually squirting out of both of my ears at that time. At that point, of course, my wife became very panicked, was speaking with the lady from the restaurant and asking if an ambulance or the police could please be called. And the lady from the restaurant basically said that police or ambulance will not come for this. With that, a taxi cab driver stepped forward and said, "I would be more than happy to take you to the hospital if you'd like." And the cab driver took us to what my wife thought was the hospital, but was actually a private clinic. Fortunately, there was an ear, nose, and throat doctor that was there that happened to come by my bedside and said to the clinic, "He needs to be taken to the hospital." My wife and the doctor were able to talk the clinic manager there into allowing me to be taken to a hospital, only on the understanding that I be brought back immediately after I'm checked over at the hospital. After the doctor had an opportunity to take a look at some of the scans that they had done, he approached my wife and said, "Your husband needs to have surgery on his brain immediately." And with that, my wife said, "I feel very uncomfortable about doing that and allowing that because we're in Mexico right now." And the doctor said, "I know you're in Mexico, but if I can make it clear for you, your husband, if he doesn't have the surgery, he's not likely to live the next 30 minutes.